Hello YouTube. This week's video from Not My Bleeping Bike, I've got kind of a hodgepodge of things for you. A couple of projects that have been started, and a customer's bike we just picked up. Haven't done anything to it other than order parts, and that's about it. I got a couple little odds and ends in there that I'm going to throw in. So with that, enjoy. So do you remember the trash bagger bike? It was the sound competition bike that Mike and Paul used. It was made to look like this. But then they took it to sound competitions. It was kind of a sleeper thing. So that's turning into this. And we're going to see how this project develops from here. What I believe started out as a budget build is turning maybe into something more. So we'll go from there. Here's a little bit of video that Mike sent me when they were doing the initial build. I wasn't around at the time. So as you can see in these short videos, they don't have a whole lot of time wrapped up in the thing. And it really showcases what you could do, what they can do with a minimum amount of money. They're just using things that they scrounged around, that they had hanging around. Anybody can do that, really. But if you're not so inclined, bring a bike down here and they can do the same kind of things for you. Doesn't take huge money. Huge money helps, but you know, you can build a unique bike on your own with just a little bit of imagination.
Really find it hard to believe nobody would buy a perfectly good bagger for $3,500.
Fucking cowards.
So we're gonna tear it down, do something cool with it. Don't know what, might ride it into a wall. Nate wants to ramp something.
Woo!
So looking around upstairs, we had this killer fender and front headlight, so I guess that's stage one. All right, we're an hour and 10 minutes in. Got it all pretty much tore down. We're gonna rebuild the front suspension. We're gonna put what year did they do 25 mil?
I don't know. It's off my 09 Sportster.
09. We're a newer style bagger with 25 mil fork lowers to accept the nicer Brembo calipers. We had a set here that are already powder coated gloss black. So, and some 14 up bells. So we're gonna put those on there, get the front end rebuilt, do some poly bar bushings.
No expense spared.
Got the steam cleaner hooked up right now. We're gonna get everything steam cleaned as we go. And yeah, but
So that pile.
it's been an hour and 10 minutes so far since we started the project. And there's all the shit that's going into garbage. So if you need anything from a 99 Road Glide, let us know. Last update of the day. Fenders mocked up. Headlights all done. Trash bar is set on there. So yeah, that's where we're sitting.
What are we doing here, Mike?
We got fucking things up.
You're doing a good job of it.
So this is trailer trash. This is a 1999 Road Glide. This started out as a bastardized project that somebody had in their garage, but it ran good. And 3 years ago, we turned it into our audio competition bike. We did a couple years of audio competition with it, and then retired it. put it up for sale on Facebook Marketplace with no audio in it for $3,500. And it's been on Marketplace now for like 2.5 months. I've had one person come and look at it, and that was it. Nobody wanted to buy it. Low ball. Well, we're going to give away a perfectly good running twin cam for anything less than $3,500. So Nate's he's got this hooligan bug up his ass, and Paul had a whole bunch of stuff for his Sportster that we started building here 4 or 5 years ago that never got finished. So we stripped it all down, and after like, I don't know, what do we got in this thing so far, like 7 hours?
Yeah, probably roughly.
Yeah, probably 7 or 8 hours. This is where we're at.
Do you have a goal time-wise, or?
Well, we're getting into the part of the project where we're gonna have to start spending money, and right now we don't like to spend a lot of money, especially going into winter, not knowing what how many builds we're gonna have or what the winter's gonna be like. So we'll get to the point where it's like a rideable mock-up, where we can still take it out and have fun with it. If we drop it or fall over with it, it's not gonna screw anything up. But once finances are looking like they're gonna be all right, we'll probably tear it down and send everything out for paint and powder, and actually make it show-worthy bike.
Well, keeping a bike or whatever your project is running and riding or driving or whatever, in my personal experience, has been important, because if you tear it down like that basket over there, that shovel head over there, then it sits in somebody's garage. I've had plenty of projects that sat in my garage, and then they go nowhere and you sell them for nothing.
It's hard, and well, it's even hard with some of the other bikes that we build too, because you're constantly using new products, and you don't have that shakedown period until the bike's done. I mean, we do what we can to mock it up as best we can, but in the middle of winter, you can't build a bagger and take it out and run it down the road at 100 miles an hour, and to make sure everything's going to work before you send it to paint or powder or whatever. So this is kind of fun, because it's a lot of shit that's not supposed to fit on this bike. So it's not catalog things, it's 2012 wheels, 18 rear, 2014 front end. It's, nothing's for this bike. So
Well, that's the fun of it too.
yeah,
Scrounging a bike together.
yep, scrounging, making things fit, machining spacers. And we got to bring the rotors out, so we got to find some newer style calipers yet. We're gonna go steal a pipe off of Evo FXR and see if we can make it fit on here, and still use the floorboards.
That might be tricky.
But I know Nate's been wanting to do a project like this for a while, and we kind of have some downtime right now. We're waiting on parts and doing some quotes for some builds. Thank you.
It's what happens when you're rolling things.
Nasty dog. Hey. Hold still. Boy. Boy. Kind of a 150-pound dog just stand to you while you give him a bath. Doesn't happen very often.
Well, my one lab, he couldn't wait to jump in the bathtub. And the other lab, you had to pick him up and put him in there. And the first thing they want to do is go and roll in something. He's all ashamed now. Well, here we are out in the middle of nowhere. Gonna pick up a bike.
Hello. Have time to cuff them?
How about this Valkyrie? That's a moldy oldie. I had a Valkyrie.
Is that a 350?
That's all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of video. We'll see what we have next week, if anything. You never know what's going to go on day to day. So with that, hey, remember, you only go around once. You're not promised tomorrow. Get out there, touch some lives. God bless.